Hi, welcome to WVCW. I'm your music director, Hayden, Kendall, and I'm here with Richmond's favorite dance punk band, Shagg Carpet. Is that how y'all would describe yourself, dance punk? I don't want to screw that up for y'all. Yeah, give me a good label here.
I think that's a good description.
Dance punk pop.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been going through a lot of changes as a band, from what I've noticed from your first few projects. Starting off a little bit more like lo-fi, punky sound to a more electronic-y, with your latest stuff with, what's Hurting Other People. Thank you. My memory is horrible. But what's that change been like for y'all recently?
It's been fun to experiment with more, how would I say, technical. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been mixing a lot more. We've been doing a lot more in the studio. It seems. I don't know. We just jump in and fuck around, and then we mush it together until something good comes out. You guys have anything better to say?
So like the first album, it's like we did it. We recorded it very quickly, and it was our first time recording. We tried doing like a live, like recording everything live with a person that we brought in. We were just like, oh, we just gotta do it ourselves. And so it was really lo-fi and kind of put together like that because it's what we were capable of doing at the time. We never wanted to like stay doing lo-fi like punk all the time. It was just kind of like that's what we could do, and we were just those were the songs we were writing at the time.
Just like natural progression of the band as y'all advanced technologically.
And now we're like, oh, and then the second album, like Hurting Other People, was supposed to be more let's actually not make the album cover the night before in Photoshop. Let's get an artist and do kind of what we wanted to do, but and we'll get it right next time, but we to very much like make everything and then release it, not be releasing it the same day we make it type thing, or like the next week. Yeah. Like, oh, we're gonna finish the song and sit on it, which is like hard to do because usually you're just like,
you're excited.
I want to get it out.
I want to get it out there.
So it's been good not or being able to like take more time on it and do different genres and stuff like that. But
that covers.
Yeah. I've realized I've forgotten the first cardinal rule of an interview, that I've not properly introduced y'all. And I'm so sorry I jumped right in. I was so excited to get this going, get talking to y'all. But I would love to get to know every single one of you. So if you could go down the line, everybody tell me your name and your favorite disease from James River.
I thought we weren't going to talk about the James River.
Well, I decided otherwise.
My name's Austyn. And I think that the whooping cough was probably real good. I think that was a good one from the river.
My name is Rook. It's like probably chlamydia. You know, it's curable and treatable, so it's not as bad as you might think, apparently. You know, the hundreds of thousands of people that got it from the James River, my heart goes out to you, but at least, you know, you're able to get treated like that if you got insurance or, you know, whatever.
We're really progressing scientifically, which I'm very proud of us as a society.
We're really prioritizing what matters most, and the James River chlamydia, I'm glad it's getting I'm glad our mayor's giving the amount of money that he is to that cause to help solve it.
And thank God for that.
Thank God.
I'm Brett. My favorite would be cholera, because if you get cholera, you know how you got it, and you know how disgusting it is, so I think at least it's good you know.
Is that shit disease?
Yeah. Okay. It's from drinking, like, poop water.
Okay. My name is Ryan. It's not a disease, but when you wear white, like the natural dye, like it gives a good, like, off-white color to all of my, like, shorts, white shorts. Or brain-eating amoeba. The brain-eating amoeba was a great one. Yeah, I did a lot of studies on that one.
My name is Lou, and I would say it's not quite a disease as it is a pesticide chemical byproduct, but I'd say ketone is probably one of the worst things in the river.
I have never heard of ketone.
Yeah.
What is that? You need to tell me a little
forever
more.
chemical. It's just a forever chemical that exists in the James.
Oh.
It was dumped there, dumped there how many ever years ago.
That is terrible.
And it will stay there.
River Day with the big
Let's go!
Bring your favorite white
shirt.
Yeah.
So this is not actually the first time that we've had y'all on WVCW. This is
Yeah.
true. For everyone that
It's
does
very
not
true.
know, because unfortunately, it never got uploaded for many reasons.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no, it was actually really fun. I had a great time. I was behind the scenes. I was not doing the interview at that time, but I had a really good time with y'all. It was a really fun interview, fun show. It sucks that it never got out. And I wanted to clear the air about that a little bit and apologize.
Okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say we were not
Yes.
we were not media trained at that time, and I think if anything it was a blessing that we were like it wasn't, usually you're waiting like, oh, when's it gonna get uploaded, when's it? And we were sort of like, when is it, did they do it yet, like did they do it? Like, I don't want, like, that's gonna be like, after, if anyone sees this, we're never gonna get invited back. That's how we saw it, at least. So
Yeah.
it's good to hear that it wasn't so terrible from an outside perspective.
I had a lot of fun.
That's good.
One thing that really stuck with me during that interview, which nobody's ever seen, was
No one should ever see.
y'all talked about cartoons and getting a lot of inspiration from cartoons and whatnot. That's correct, right? Do you want to go expand on that a little bit more for people that don't know about it?
I mean, I think at the time we were really into Aqua Teen Hunger Force. We've lessened up a little bit now,
Yes.
I'd say. We've been into into Top Gear. I feel like, well, I mean, but because Brett's into Top Gear now, we're all into Top Gear. Top Gear and like the deleted scenes from the Always Sunny Blu-ray and stuff like that. But
Advertisement.
I think we're not sponsored by FX, but if FX, if you see this,
Disney now.
okay, never mind. Take that all back. I don't like Mickey Mouse. But not to joke or not to get too jokey. I feel like if you wanted to look deeper into it, like down to like some of the electronics on like the new album, like definitely cartoon and video game soundtracks are really inspiring, and a lot of times more so than just other songs, especially with the synth stuff, and just sort of like I like with our album artwork, we wanted it to look like a cartoon that you would like turn on like on Cartoon Network or Adult Swim or something. I just think I've always liked animation. I don't know. You want to talk about any cartoons?
Austin.
Austin likes Ben 10.
Yeah, I'm heavy into Ben 10.
And I'm so glad that you said that.
I'm heavy
For
into Ben
an
10.
very amazing reason. You want to continue on that thought really quick? Or
You keep
Okay.
going.
So, to clear the air from the last interview, the one cartoon that really stuck out to me, because it's my favorite cartoon ever, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it, was Ben 10.
My man.
love
Fuck
this guy.
yeah.
I
Oh
love
my god,
this guy.
another one,
But
dude.
Which one? There's like 10 Ben 10.
Okay,
Classic
first
is the
of all,
best, obviously,
classic is
but
always going to
I'm
be the best.
really such a big Omniverse defender. I love
Dude.
Omniverse.
I was harsh on Omniverse, and then I spent a semester watching it, and I was like, this is fucking peak. Like, this is probably the best.
Like, the animation is so beautiful.
This is the best.
The storyline ain't the best. Its writing is like,
Yeah, the writing's atrocious, but the
like,
animation's
it's
awesome.
incredible. The character
Oh my
design. Shout out
God.
to Derek J. Wyatt.
Instant transformations.
uh-huh.
Oh my fucking
Oh
god,
my
dude.
Lord.
I was watching the shit. I was like, how did they do this? Like in 2012, holy fuck. like I literally waited until 2020 to watch it, and then I was like, why was I missing out?
I know.
I didn't like the art style change when I was younger, but I had to grow up.
Oh, exactly.
was-
Yeah, people
I
need
was-
to grow up.
Dude, and Benton's such a good show to grow up with.
I know.
Like,
He grows up with you.
he grows up with me. I was like,
Isn't there a spinoff where he's like a teenager?
yeah,
Yeah,
Alien
that was
Force,
Alien Force.
Ultimate Alien
Yeah.
Force, dude. Alien Force was also fucking peak.
Yeah.
Like, I love the storyline in that, the maturity reasons, and he's a sports guy. Like, he plays
Oh,
soccer.
he plays
and, like,
soccer. He was doing
fucking-
karate.
He's
as
doing
well.
karate and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, he doesn't
Like,
even
he
need
could
the
kick-
watch.
He could kick your ass without the watch.
Exactly.
Which I loved.
The watch is an accessory at this point.
Exactly. Yeah.
He was like rolling up to people and just
Internal
Yeah.
power.
internal power, dude.
Mhm.
That Tennyson gene is
That's-
something
it's strong
crazy.
We need to talk about this more in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah,
on
yeah.
Our own.
I guess we should get back to the
We
music.
should get back to like talking about music.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause I could
But
go for
before we do
hours.
that, I'm stealing a bit. I'm stealing a Nardwar bit, which everybody at home is going to groan about it. They're going to hate it forever. But I think that you personally, everybody else here might enjoy it, because I have a little gift for you. Just to like clear the air, because the last interview
Okay.
didn't go out. We're going to
Okay.
have a good time together. I brought you something from my personal collection.
Personal collection.
Just from that memory alone. Get that on the camera.
Holy fuck,
Is that a Ben 10 figure?
dude! It's
Up
Upchuck.
Chuck. That's my favorite
Oh
alien.
my god!
Just to clear the air.
Holy shit! Is this Merker Perk?
What? Oh,
this is Merc. This is Merc
shoot.
up Chuck.
I think
This
it's,
is
I
Merc.
think it's Merc.
Yeah, look at the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see it.
I love
Dude,
that you know
they got different species.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 2 upchuck species.
There are 2 upchuck species. There's Merc and there's Perk, and they like you can tell because their mouth and their bellies look different.
And they fight sometimes.
They
but
do
get over
fight.
it.
There's like a civil war going on that planet. It's crazy.
I love this guy. This is incredible. This is the best interview I've ever
Dude,
done.
I know my shit, man. I'm obsessed with it. Dude, thank you.
Of course,
This is-
yeah.
This is going right next to my like Ben 10 figurine. Oh my god.
Let's go. Oh, okay. I'm really glad that we got to do that. That was really fun.
Thank you.
Of course,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
But anyways, back to like music.
Take this away.
Okay, yeah.
Take it away. I guess we could just transition that back to inspiration with y'all the latest album and everything, because you mentioned a little bit like cartoons, but what else has been like a major inspiration? Because you have a lot of like jazzy tones on there, like other interesting combinations of stuff on there. I'd love to hear how this album came together in y'all's own words.
It started, I mean, we wanted to do something kind of Miami themed, and I was playing a lot of Hotline Miami at the time too, of course, and we wanted something beachier and poppier because that's our whole thing. Is like we're like, okay, we just put out a punk kind of album. We're like, we don't want to get put into that corner right off the bat too hard, so we were like, we need to go polar opposite direction, spring break at Miami kind of inspiration. So we just wanted to be like fun and less like angry and more fun, I guess. As far as and for inspiration, as a lot of the synth was from like the Hotline Miami soundtrack as far as inspiration, and then I mean for the like Beachbody, our song, like I just went and listened to actual like advertisements from the 80s and stuff like that, like on TV commercials, and how kind of repetitive but like little earworms they were and stuff like that. The same thing for like the way that we would deliver the vocals on something, like was typically inspired by something like that, like the idea of the song, less of like a specific song. Like City of Dogs was just repetitive, and this is like, okay, well then since it's just a loop and then a jazz like multiple, which also the people on City of Dogs, our jazz kind of song, the features did so amazing, just coming in like freestyling and layering over it.
And 2 takes.
Yeah, and 2 takes, and then but then I just like was like, oh, it's just like this jazz track. I don't know how to sing to this, so I'm just gonna ramble through the whole thing type thing and make it like a story. But at least as I don't know, that's for the lyrics and stuff. It's a lot inspired by like that kind of thing of just, again, it's like, oh, this song is supposed to sound like a commercial. Let's listen to some commercials and see how they talk or whatever. But as far as the individual parts, I guess I don't really know what really inspires, because you all write all your own like parts typically, like when we actually record. So. What inspires you? What is your biggest motivation?
I feel like we started it with the story and kind of went along from there. Just like, I guess the idea was you wash up on a beach and there's a party going on and you're like, I'm here on this beach on this island in the middle of nowhere. I might as well join the party. But you can't stop. You can't stop partying. It's kind of like there's something like mythological about that. I don't know what, but something probably.
Sirens.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, like Percy Jackson? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Anytime I like think about the story of the entire album, there's this quote that's something like, the best way to like keep a prisoner is to not let them know that they're in prison. And like it I don't know, it kind of feels like that, like just from the beginning you just show up and now you're here, and now like you're walking through the city and seeing all the bright lights and like having a blast, but then you realize something's off, and then you're like, doesn't matter, I'm having a blast, and it keeps going. And then like the end, what's the last song called? Return to Sender. That one really fun. It's real campfirey. It's like, wow, I've had my fun, I've done my journey, and now I like have to return to the real world, unfortunately. Or fortunately, who could say?
Turns into a nightmare.
Yeah. Like or at least what inspires me, to get back to the question, they bring me in, they sit me in a chair, they hand 3 beers to me, and they say drink, and then they put me on the keyboard, and then I play my shit. I'll play my stuff. I play my
Well, I
stuff.
feel like, can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Austyn, not let him talk about himself. Like I feel like a big thing is no matter how much we tried to force Austyn to become a synth player, Austyn's a keyboard player. And it's like instead of like just saying like no, you cannot play chords, you have to play synth now. It's like that ended up being like, oh well, now we make a jazz song because Austyn can do amazing like good jazz piano solos and stuff like that. And if we would have like forced you to be like, no, you're playing the Korg, not the yeah, then that never would have happened. So I feel like at least because you're more like I want to say classically trained, but it's in like church trained, which like it adds a new flavor to it that like even if you just think the beer is the inspiration, I think that ends up inspiring me because I'm like, oh, we can do so much more. We can actually make like beautiful sounding music, not just punk, because Austyn can make beautiful chords and play organ and I mean even do horns on the keyboard if need be.
I was a big fan of the horn section that you were going. So that was played on piano.
No, the horns on the album were actually from
All by Sam.
yeah, by Sam.
Really?
What's Sam's last name?
Colicchino.
Sam Colicchino did trumpet and then
Trombone.
and some trombone, and we had a few other people do some horns. I don't know if it made the final cut, but
Do you guys want to tell me a little bit about some of the collaborations on the album
yeah,
that y'all are really proud of, or just like super excited to talk about?
we could each talk about a different
Yes, talk about one
collaboration.
each.
That's you want to talk about Ron? I'll talk about my roommate Ryder, who's in has a what's the best way to describe it? Sludge, doom, trans, grindcore, hardcore, stoner metal band.
That sounds awesome.
And Ryder's great. They just put stuff out like whenever they want, and it's all very loud and weird and just really conceptual. And now that we've been releasing their stuff, like recording it here and releasing their stuff under like our record label, we're like, oh, you gotta come in and do something for this. And so we had like one song where we were doing some screaming and wanted it to be kind of like a hardcore song, even though we're not a hardcore band. We just wanted one song like that. So we got Ryder in there to do some vocals, which was, I mean, that's the kind of thing where it didn't even feel like, it wasn't like the other collaborators, because it was just the guy that lives with me.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's cannabis. I mean, their band's called Cannabis. So it's like, it just felt a lot more like casual, which was really fun. There's a lot of different collaborations.
I remember walking into that recording session when Ryder was just gutturally singing over that, and I remember being like, no, like I don't want this. And then I listened to it and I was like, okay, actually this kind of works. Ron or Alfred, who was featured on the album in Digital Fruitcakes, I remember we had them and a couple other like local rappers, and just we had some like beats and they rapped over it, whatever. And I remember coming out of it and I was like, that's like Ron's verse in there. I was like, that's so good. I want that voice on something.
Yeah, it felt like tryouts almost. We had a bunch of people over that we had just made some beats for, just for fun. And then at the end of it, I feel like we both turned to that one verse was like really good. Like I, as in like we want to poach them, like take them, like, you know, and get them on something, and it finally ended up working out.
Yeah, so then we got him in and did Digital Fruitcakes, and I think they wrote the verse maybe like a day before, and then just performed it, did ad-libs and everything. And then we were like, wow, wait, you actually do great art, and we're looking for an artist. So then they did all the album artwork and all the singles. That's all by them.
That's incredible.
Yeah. What else we got on there? We got. You want to talk about Renat?
I'll talk about Cell. Cell was featured on End of Line. I mean, truly like a synth pop song. They play in Roughshod. Shout out Roughshod. Love that band. They're the homies. But Cell has such a strong voice, and their vocal presence in Roughshod is a lot more just like strong rock, like powerful voice. But I mean, it's such a perfect fit for like the synth pop sounds. It's like a very like Grimes-esque kind of sound. If you guys want to speak more to the record, I wasn't there for the recording day. I was absent, but
I don't think any of us were. I think that was just a Thomas made that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we added guitar and that was it.
yeah, I just remember hearing the demo. I'm like, this sounds awesome. I'm like, I kind of wish I was there for it.
Our buddy Jack Sample from Tentative Decisions was featured on Luckstat, which is like halfway through the album. And he kind of, I feel like that song was a lot more like Viagra Boys inspired. Right. And I feel like Tentative kind of like fit our idea of that archetype a little better. And I feel like Jack kind of like gets this like perfect little character down in the song. It's really fun to listen to, and it's really fun when he comes to play it with us on stage. We love Jack.
Love Jack. Shout out to Jack. What song?
Jack was on Brain Dying, a single we put out.
Oh.
That's no, Brain Dying took a while, and then ended up being alright. Yeah, Hollywood was done in one day on New Year's Eve. I think we released it New Year's.
I guess I could talk about Renat and Sam. Yeah. City of Dogs. Renat and Sam. Renat on the guitar and Sam on the horns. When I wasn't there for their recording, I got there like maybe 20 minutes after Renat had finished his 2 takes. Hard limit on the 2. But I remember when I recorded City of Dogs, I was just jazzing around and playing. There was like Brett had a drum beat going. I was just playing on it, and then I look over and he's recording, and I'm like, oh, well, you should have told me. Yeah, it was like just a jam. I was like, I didn't know you were recording all this, and he was like, no, it's good. We're gonna do something with it. I was like, okay, cool. And I came back like 2 weeks later, and Renat was just in the bedroom, and Brett was like, you gotta listen to this. And I sit there and I'm listening, and I'm like, here the horns are doing, and they sound amazing, and the guitar is just matching the keys so well. Also, I can never replicate the City of Dogs performance because I have no idea what I played.
Yes. So if you want to learn what you played, ask Renat. Because Renat, I gotta tell you, like this guy, man, like he sat down and I was like, these are like the loose chords. 'Cause I did like the backing. It was like a 12-bar blues kind of thing. I did like the backing guitar track, and I was like, just follow that. You don't have to do anything. He's like, just give me 1 like or 2 listens through, and he mapped out your entire everything you play, which Austyn doesn't even know, because Austyn was just and then like matched it perfectly and was hitting like every. He's like, what note on that chord did he hit? I'm like, all I know is maybe a root note. That's all I can give you, man. And then he worked it all the way. Like, I've never seen a person just dialed in less than 10 minutes, like, figure out an entire song that we wrote that we didn't know how to play, essentially.
Has it ever been a problem for y'all while you're performing live at all?
We've never done City of Dogs
What?
live.
I don't know how to play it.
Oh.
The ones with like the really heavy collaborator features, we tried like End of Line with Cell. We did one time because we were playing a show with we did it, but I don't think Roughshod was playing that show. No. But we did. It's just hard to get people to come on stage. Jack, it's a little easier because we do a lot more shows with Tentative Decisions. So some of the ones that are really collaborator heavy, it's kind of like I'd like to do them live at some point, but it's got to be like a perfect storm, I feel like, to be able to get everyone in. Another thing too is like, I mean, if we had it our way, we'd have like 3 gospel singers, a string section, and horns. But like you can't, like, I'm thinking about it now, like we couldn't fit a horn player on the Camel stage right now with like 5 people going.
An ideal situation would be like a full Stop Making Sense type performance.
Yeah, it's like
I
mean, if you could get enough people, I mean, like our goal with hurting other people was, I was like, we'll shoot for 50% collaboration, like as in 50% of the track should have a featured artist, like prominently featured. So that means that realistically we'll probably get 30%. Yeah. That's exactly what happens. So it's like this time we got to go for 80% and then maybe get 50%, because it's just, you know, you reach out to people, but people are so busy, and it's not like they're getting invited to sing on like a Pharrell album. It's like, oh, you want to come over to our house and record a song for our little cartoon, like, you know, thing or whatever.
Still fun though. It's a good opportunity.
No, it is a good time. Yeah. I implore more artists around here to remix other people's stuff and
That's
collaborate.
That's a big thing with y'all. Y'all provide all your music on a free Google Drive, correct? And you actively encourage people to encourage your mix your music, do whatever they would like with it.
Yeah, I'd say like, buy like a CD if you have a way to like listen to CDs and
Yes.
if you're into that. But we're already not making any money, so it's like why like go back, oh, you got to do this like just like download it, put it up on BitTorrent, like do whatever, cuz I mean, again, like you don't make many money off streaming anyway, so why even complain about it? Yeah, just get it. I'd rather it infect people like a computer virus than yeah, like put some malware on and then put it on BitTorrent and get that going in Albania and Australia and all the other countries that start with A. Algeria, yeah. Just as like yeah, I mean like if I'm like I'd be pirating stuff and not Adobe, I don't pirate your stuff. Please don't take away my license. But yeah, no, I think putting it out for free, if people want to pay, they will. And if they don't, what we need to do is get the stems up there, but that just takes a lot of work. I'd like to get stems and then B-sides and demos. We have a folder that we have a few little B-sides in called Debugged. It was like the
one song in there.
there's two. One's a half cover and the other one is a little like 80s intro sound, like 80s like He-Man intro sounding kind of thing, like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, but the Shagg Carpet version.
Have y'all ever had anything interesting come back from that initiative, wanting people to play around with your music, do something interesting with it?
We got that Hell in a Cell cover. There's this guy in like London, and I don't support the British at all, but like his cover was pretty good.
It was better than the original.
Yeah, his harmonies like really hit. I was like, dang, this is good.
Still work in progress.
Still, yeah.
No, he finished it.
I listened to it like a couple times at work, like just on repeat, and I was like, he really like gets it.
Honestly, he did Hell in a Cell, and it sounds like if we did Hell in a Cell for hurting other people, because it has like synth and stuff in it, and it's a bit more like that bouncy. It's like, oh, like if I would have had a few more months, like this is probably kind of what we would have turned out to make. Yeah.
Y'all ever thought about re-releasing your music at all that you're wanting to work with a bit?
That's his bag right there.
Oh, I think we've decided we're done with the bugged stuff. I think we're past that, and we're not gonna put it out physically. I mean, it's like supposed to be this whole album out like the digital world, so why have a physical copy of it? But I think probably not re-releasing anything like re-record and re-release. Probably not. I think live stuff maybe. We do actually have a live album on
You say Live at the
Bandcamp.
Camel, right?
Yeah, only on Bandcamp, just because I didn't want to put it out on anything else. But we are maybe gonna try to do a deluxe album for Hurting Other People. Add like, I don't know, 5-6 more songs that we have sitting around as demos or.
The title track.
Yeah, we have the title track sitting that we didn't actually put on the album.
Can y'all give me any like hints about those? Tell me a little bit about them at all.
Let's see.
WVCW exclusive.
Might have some covers. Might have oh god, I don't know. That's remixes,
Awesome.
covers, other songs that didn't make the album that we either didn't finish or just didn't like.
You said covers, right?
Yeah.
Y'all just did a Blur cover night, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. Last night.
Last night, as I saw it on your Instagram story. I do my research sometimes. What was that like? Is that one of the songs that'll be covered on there at all? Or?
Honestly, maybe we should. We should probably do like Country House. But it was a good show. I mean, we've never done like a cover band set. We don't even do covers in our set anymore. We used to do like one or two, especially like Doorman was a good one. But it was fun, especially because we got to learn music that we probably wouldn't have learned otherwise. And I know Lou probably had the toughest time. Those guitar parts, Graham Coxon is insane. But, I mean, they learned it in like a month and
Good
got
Lord,
it all.
really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It was like 5 songs that we played. It wasn't that much. And I wasn't doing just lead. I was like, since I was the only guitar, it was mostly rhythm. But yeah, Graham Coxon is I have more respect for the Brits now, you know.
You got any comments about that?
Yeah, I did a British accent the whole night last night. I got locked into it for like 2 hours after the set. I had to like go home and deprogram myself. Yeah.
Was the audience into it at all?
I was too drunk to notice. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, it felt like a power trip. I was like, "Oi, what's going on, mate? It's good to see you here."
Yeah.
Good time. Sorry, I was just thinking. I was thinking about the respect for the Brits comment. What? Like, no, I get it. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
It's trying to have like a negative. It's like a connotation.
It
feels like
should
they're,
be
like, saying, like, a
negative. It
slur.
should be.
Yeah.
So much venom in your
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah. The Blur cover set was really fun. There's not a lot of keys in that. So I had to invent a couple parts for things that weren't there, like song 2. I had to just like invent a couple things and just play the rhythm matching up with the bass, just on like a annoying squealy. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I'd enjoy learning the covers, and also I think it puts us outside of our box. Because it's a lot easier for us to play our songs just because we wrote them and we're like rehearsing them over and over again, and doing like the cover set is a good little exercise of like making sure that we can keep up, you know.
Nice. You well, speaking of Blur, I'm gonna do a little segue from there. Your song, one of my favorite songs off the album, Deep Sea Disco. That to me it's a very Gorillaz do you thing sort of sound. Was that intentional at all? Because I'm dying to know here.
I think
all over that album.
It's all
Yeah.
over, yeah.
I think especially when you're going for like I mean, because you did the Deep Sea Disco, didn't you? I did the outro to
the
it.
intro and Deep Sea were made together. It was supposed to be like that intro cuts and that bass line kept.
And
going,
that's
but I
thing
don't think it got that
because
way.
the first album was mainly me writing, and then this second one Brett did a lot of like the synth work, like the bass synth work and stuff like that. But I mean, definitely as far as like direct like musical inspirations, for sure, Viagra Boys and Gorillaz, just sort of like again with the getting like features and stuff like that. We're like, oh, we want it to sound kind of like not in one genre, and there's some, but yeah, I think I'm trying to think if there's any other like songs that had really big direct inspiration. I mean, Beachbody is very like the bass line, everything. I was really listening to the Human League. There's one song by them, I can't remember the name right now, but that's like very close to that. So no, we were definitely very inspired by that, and even down to like the art and everything, where we're like turn us into cartoon. Because we're not really connected with our social media, with our real like personal personalities and stuff like that, and so we're kind of like, and I'm kind of averse to putting my face out in public, if you couldn't tell, and so getting like doing like cartoonized versions of us and trying to like the music videos, even where it's like I did it in Blender and we have different things. We're trying to make it a little, you know, we don't want our pictures to just be 4 of us standing out in the woods or whatever, as people
Yes.
tend to do.
Looking off in the distance.
Yeah, looking very serious. But yeah, no, definitely a big inspiration. Not as much anymore. I'm kind of lost a lot of faith, and despite us just doing a Blur cover, I've kind of lost faith in Gorillaz, but I think they can bring it back. Their new singles are pretty all right.
Was it Cracker Island that got you?
No, it was all the way back in Humans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, as far as
Plastic Beat.
I like Plastic Beach, but as far as inspiration, it just came to mind. For the longest time, End of Line was the demo for it was called Grimes Type Beat, because it's I literally made it. And I was like, I've been listening to early Grimes, and I mean, if you listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, like especially the piano, like organ synth is very that like Oblivion and Genesis kind of sounding with the synth bass and everything. But a lot of like Devo, Gorillaz, Viagra Boys, Grimes on a few things, and then there's a few like more punky songs on there that are closer to what we typically do. We have like a Beach Boys sounding song. Beach Boys is probably the single-handedly the biggest inspiration for Bugged, and even just for me for songwriting. Like people come in, they're like, oh, this punk band, like you listen to this, and I'm like, honestly, like if you want to write a punk song, take some Beach Boys chords, throw some distortion on it, and don't play any minor chords, and you've got a punk song like that. So yeah, they've been big. Sorry if I went all over the
No,
place.
he's
with
perfect.
that.
I
Earlier
love
you
when
asked
people-
about inspiration. I couldn't give an answer, and then
And
you
I'm
like
so glad you circled back.
offhandedly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what, like Grimes type beat. That was a thing.
You did mention something a couple minutes ago that I want to circle back to about the production at this place, and I would love to know what is this? Where are we right now? Because this is such a beautiful space, especially where we're gonna go in a couple minutes to watch y'all perform. Tell us about what's going on here.
The house.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we just moved here in May. So actually, all of Hurting Other People was made in Rook's bedroom at the place that we used to live. I guess still lives there. Rook.
Mother base. Yeah.
But now this is Lou and I's place, and so that studio dining room really, that's like my little project. It's like all my stuff, and finally got it to a part or a place where I can just like plug this in, turn this up. Now it's recording, and everyone can hear it.
Nice.
So it's like that's my little passion project in there.
It looks really good. I would love if we could get some B-roll later, if that's okay.
Yeah.
That would go insane because this is a beautiful home.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that word was hard to get out for some reason.
A lot of the decorating in here is our other roommate, though. I will say
Oh.
that does not do.
Well,
any
even in
music.
there, it's
Yeah.
like, it's cozy. It's
Yeah.
nice, and I like
I
it.
appreciate that.
Gives y'all a good vibe.
Sound protection, not paintings, typically.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You know, hook up wires, not hook up,
Yeah.
plants to pots or whatever.
I would like to know a little bit more about y'all's history as band because you've been performing together for a while now. You've changed a lot. How did
Yeah.
Shagg Carpet begin? And I guess the question I want to start that with is, and I would love to. We'll go into it a little bit more about your history, but how did you get the name Shagg Carpet?
I think what I remember, I think it was just some night we were up like super late, and Austyn was over, and I had some other friends over at this apartment I was in, and I wanted to like make a name for a group chat that was like, yeah. So I was like, Austyn, say a noun or something, and he said carpet. And I was like, okay, Shagg. I can't say that.
There's a note being passed to me. Hold on.
I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, Jesus. This is from Evan, our wonderful crew member. You've got some nice carpets. What do you look for in a carpet besides shag?
Oh yeah, there's a nice Shagg one there. Other than that,
What's up with
painting,
that? Oh.
Yeah, they are. Shag carpets are kind of awful,
Mm.
which is is fitting. Yeah, I think it was literally just like name a word, name another word, and then Shag
together.
carpet. So absolutely nothing to do with carpets. And then we added another G because
I insisted.
insisted, and also there is a band Shag Carpet with
I was
one
gonna say
G.
it's hard to Google. It was hard to Google. Y'all
Oh yeah,
as I was like
if you go
doing
to Google, it's
research.
like you meant Shag Carpet
Yeah.
with one G, right?
I had to put a
no.
little band in
Why
there.
would-
at the end.
why
Maybe
would I
Richmond,
ever-
Virginia.
Why would
Yeah.
I ever want to look up videos of people cleaning shag carpets? Like I don't.
That's
like,
yeah. If you look up Shag Carpet on YouTube, it's just cleaning shag carpets.
Because that's how hard it is. You people have to look up on YouTube how to clean it. How sad is
When
that?
was the last time you looked up how to clean your carpet?
I mean, actually, never mind.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like what's like the best chemical that that won't make mustard gas when I blend it in my sinker and whatever at the house to clean the carpet. But that's not important. We're talking about the band.
Oh yeah, we're at the origins, right?
Yeah, where did y'all? How'd y'all come together? Each member of y'all. Where did
So,
you fall into
Lou
place?
and I have known each other since middle school.
Really?
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
Austyn, I worked with like senior year of high school. We all are from Charlottesville,
Oh,
except
really?
these two. But so I knew them, and I transferred to VCU in like 2022 from another school, and I was like, I really want to start a band. So we got together in a friend's basement and started jamming, and then it moved to a garage because they moved, and then that was when it was like, okay, like we can actually make a band. We found by the VCU fountain one day. We're like, you play bass? Cool.
We'll give you a home.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll feel safe with us. Don't worry. And then we had like an indie rock era where like we brand new band does not know what to play, like someone's writing whatever they can. And then it sucked. We were pretty awful. Everyone can admit, everyone that was even at those shows could admit. And then we just things changed, and then we were like, Rook, okay, we need like a lead main singer. we can put the bass away. We can just put it all on backing tracks, no bass. But they're like, I'll only do it with the mask. You're like, I don't want my face to be seen. So we're like, okay, we'll do something with the mask.
Yeah, I think we did a few shows where I was starting to sing where I wasn't masked up yet, and I was playing bass and singing at the same time. It just got to the point where the songs that we were making were too hard to try and play bass and sing at the same time. So that was just like, all right, but I can't just like be standing up there, like especially after just being in the corner playing bass and not really doing a lot, then going from writing a bunch of the songs and having to do them. I was just like, we gotta have like a whole new image shift, and like we gotta like actually like not be embarrassed when we tell people we're in a band. So we gotta make things like cool, like, and like be doing things that we enjoy, and not just like, oh, we're doing the song because we need to do a song and this is what we have. So that's when we really like, that's when like a fire really got lit under our ass, and we went and recorded songs like, you know, really quickly. And even then we had to cut some of them, but
Wonderful.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, yes. Anything else y'all would like to add? on that?
I guess it's been. Do you want to say anything, Lou?
How did everybody?
And then we got Ryan.
Yeah, I just hopped in. Brett, I mean, I've played in a few other projects with Brett before, but when Shagg was in its formative period, that was like right around the time I started to venture out and play in more projects. So I've seen them all grow. Like I've watched them so many times. I've always loved like listening to them, and then hanging out and like singing. Oh yeah, I played guitar once with Shagg. Hot take, when we were playing in another project, Lou was out of town, or Lou was missing.
I was lost in the ocean.
Yeah, Lou was lost in the ocean, and I was filling in. But yeah, I started playing with Shagg at the beginning of the year. I think that was the first show that I was like, okay, like I'm gonna try to start making these shows. And then I got really busy in the spring, and then yeah, I try to make it all of them that I can make too. So. My psych rock band Box Factory. It's my baby. That's my passion project. That's what my basement studio is for. That's what I spend the most time on. And then Drunk Mothers is my good friend's Joey's country band. Country rock. We did a long stint of I was playing stand-up bass. He was just playing acoustic for a while, but finally got a full band now. Lead guitar, drums, and soon to be pedal steel. So
Lord,
we will be on it. Yeah.
Diverse with your craft. That is incredible.
Very 3 different genres. Yeah.
Now, which one's your favorite? No.
Pick your favorite child right now. Do it.
Not Drunk Mother.
All right. Well, I am being told that we are unfortunately running out of time here today. As much as I would love to keep talking with y'all, because it's been so wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything that y'all would like to leave the audience with? Anything that you would like to promote? Tell the audience any lasting message that you would like to leave with the world.
All the best things in life are free. You didn't hear that from me though.
Solid.
So that means download Hurting Other People for free off Google Drive. Go ahead. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Support local radio. How about that? Like, shout out to the yeah.
Oh.
WRIR and WV. Yeah.
Thank you.
We weren't getting your thing wrong. We were just saying because they also play our music. And we like some of those people. But no, I mean, thanks to WVCW. I mean, y'all showed up with your lights and everything. I was like, I thought this was gonna be like you with your phone with the voice memos going like.
Oh
all right.
no, we're professionals.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I know. Yeah, no, I mean.
Like 24 hours a day online.
Yes, 24 hours a day, 24/7, student-led radio.
I realize I've been cupping this mic as if I'm like singing into it. Sorry. I'm just getting warmed up.
Anything y'all would like to leave at all?
Thanks, guys.
Same.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shagg Carpet, for sticking around, being troopers about everything. You guys were lovely, and I had such a wonderful time talking with you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Home Invasions. Hope you enjoyed the music. Don't be afraid to face your fears, and have a great rest of your day.
Go WVCW.
Bye.
Damn, I'm pretty. I got 6K on the guy in the blue corner and only $5 to my name. Gotta meet my man, 4 o'clock on the corner. It's my 3rd time trying. I know he's buying, but these two aren't one the same. I put my house up for sale, and I really need my liver. I think I got something special. I'm buying exercise tapes on my boss's credit card. I lost it all when I went to Vegas. I take a fall if I'm late on a payment. I check, I call, whatever the stake is, and then I plead the stake, 'cause I really can't take this. I'm a degenerate gambler. Level up my luck stat ASAP. Ooh, ho, ho. I could either spend $20 on a digital outfit or buy 20 chips in the hotel and casino. They got big chairs, clean air, and little umbrellas that I asked them to put in every drink. That makes me feel like a premium customer, so I don't feel bad when I empty my bank account after every visit. Doing it all again is insane, but this time I really think I'm winning. I lost it all when I went to Vegas. I take a fall if I'm late on a payment. I check, I call, whatever the stake is, and then I plead the stake, 'cause I really can't take this. I'm a degenerate gambler. Level up my luck stat ASAP. I just got off the plane. I'm never gonna leave. I've been all on the airport slot machines. I've never felt more alive. I haven't slept in a week. I got 1,000 on a Greyhound. I think he's number 3. I got a bag full of fucking Coinstar receipts. And I got $200 on Red 18. There's not a single place on earth I'd rather be. Throw me in a drunk tank, man. I'll do it again next fucking week. I lost it all when I went to Vegas. I take a fall if I'm late on a payment. I check, I call, whatever the stake is, and then I plead the stake, 'cause I really can't take this. I'm a degenerate gambler. Level up my luck stat ASAP.
I thought that was fine.
That was pretty
Drop the stick at an opportune time. Do you think that was fine?
Oh yeah, it was great. I just kind of see like very specific here, so I can actually catch you like playing. Is this good? Yeah, no, I can get you. It's a hard spot. Yeah. It always kind of happens. It's just like I got like you kind of like up here, without like your other hand actually doing like the work. Okay. We don't have to do it again. That's just the next one. Cool. Thanks.
You guys want to move on? You want to do it again?
I think that's good. Yeah, I feel good about that.
I don't think I'll get a better one.
I will have to turn around, so I might be blind.
Oh, it's okay. I can work around it.
Okay.
We could always switch more places. I will. Yeah.
Should we just do domestic now?
Say beach body.
Okay.
reversing.
You have earplugs? Oh, you have headphones. Perfect. I was worried about that. Okay, y'all ready? Oh, you know. Alright.
Wait, Lou, I have to ask you to move back.
See that? Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
I'm so sorry.
Is this blocking this camera?
Okay.
The brand camera. Okay, now I'm
Okay, ready?
Thank you for watching.
your hips and didn't shake. Dance around while you lose some pounds. Don't tie the noose, just get fast and loose. Okay, cool, very good. Okay, cool, very good. Now, we're about to begin. All eyes on me. 3, 2, 1. Move right and now left. But look down, there's nothing left. Now that's a beach body. Beach body, a beach body. Real beach body. A beach body. Go up and go high. I'm feeling sick and I don't know why. That's a beach body. Beach body, a real beach body. Beach body. I need a beach body. Beach body, a real beach body. A beach body. And I need a beach body. Beach body, a real beach body. A beach body. Roll front and roll back. I'm cutting flesh to the max. That's a beach body. Beach body, a nice and cut body. A beach body. Give up and get bent. I look pretty and I don't do shit. That's a beach body. Beach body, a real beach body. Beach body. I need a beach body. Beach body, a real beach body. That's right. You can look like me. You can have your very own beach body. All I need is your credit card number and the 3-digit code on the back. I need a beach body. Beach body, beach body, beach body, beach body, a real beach body.
Fine. That was alright. I would be okay coming back to that. Because I kept doing the 4 times and the. Alright.
That was pretty.
It's fine. I mean, I hit everything.
Oh yeah, we did. Do we want to do domestic while I'm on?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Keep that down in the mix. Last time. High speed. Yeah, I heard that. You kept it fine though.
Yeah, I just fiddled around and got to you.
What do we think? Good? I feel okay with that. Okay.